Okay.
Ready? Hi, Kelly Cottam, Director of Step Up Britain and mother of Liam, Daniel, Aaron and Faith. Now, a lot of you already know me through Forced Adoption Exposed, but what we're here to do is to halt the adoption drive. Currently, in the UK, 200 children a day are separated by one or both parents through the family courts. Now, there are targets of 1,000 children to be removed a month for adoption. There's a national adoption drive, and every November they do a massive big campaign to push for more and more adoptions. But what's happening is there's so many families who have physical conditions, mental health conditions, or are just going through some form of adversary, and what they do is they turn to social services for help, because that's what you believe social services is there for. They assist and support families who are either below the threshold, and their role and job is to enable people to move above the threshold and come out of the system. But what's going on is that you've got child protection, and then you've got social services. Now, since baby P, we live in a fear culture. Now, rather than social workers working with families, they're sort of putting them straight over to child protection, putting them into the court process, and this is a 26-week court process. And what basically happens is social workers are actually making false allegations against the families, and once these allegations are made, if they admit that what they've done is the information is false, that they are liable. So therefore they are suable. So through this court process, it's up to you to have a legal team who will defend you. But this isn't happening, and people are coming out of the system with children placed in long-term foster care or placed for adoption. And this is a hiding to nowhere. If a child is under 5 years old, they are literally whitewashing them through the system in order to place these children for adoption. I know this personally because they've done this to me. Now, I have 2 children, Aaron and Faith, who are currently pending an adoption order, and I've got to oppose this order. But I'm not the only one going through this. Through Forced Adoption Exposed, I have a network of over 15,000 families who have had children wrongfully taken for adoption. And because of this adoption drive is speeding up the process, more and more children are being taken. Now, they're being taken from the womb. Literally, as a mother gives birth, police are coming in, removing the child and placing them as quick as they can with potential adopters without even working with these families. So the campaign that I want to drive forward is to halt the adoption drive. Currently, in our country, we are facing a paedophile network within government, which is why so many children are being removed. Children are being removed on the basis so this feeds this paedophile network, and more children are being sexually abused within the care system, through the foster carers, through the care homes, and it gets even worse with the fact that children are taken for satanic rituals. So when there's so much stuff going on in this system at the moment, it is in chaos. So therefore, we cannot allow this adoption drive to continue. So we have to halt it. We have to call a public investigation into the current removals of these children, and we have to look at the historical removals. So we're asking any media, any TV programs to basically discuss what's going on in social services, discuss what's going on in the family courts. James Mumby, the president of the family division, is saying that something bad is going on in this system. He is saying it himself that it is callous, it is cold, there is no human feelings, and more families are being failed within this system. So this year I'm going to be driving a national campaign to halt the adoption drive, call the public inquiry, and through this we can save so many families, and then we've got to go back and see how long this is going for. So you can find me over on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. My name is Kelly Cottam, and you can find us on Forced Adoption Exposed and Step Up Britain. So we have got to halt this adoption drive. We have got to create a new standard within the system, and we have got to support families going through adversary. Children should not be being removed due to budgets, systems, and the failure within our own society that's going on. So please join me over on Facebook. If you have got a child who's been taken, I cannot help with paperwork or legal matters. I'm not qualified to do so. What I can do is help you move forward to keep fighting for your children and network you up with other people who can help you. My role at the moment is to identify the fact that there are more and more children being taken for forced adoption, and these are children who are being removed for possible future emotional harm. You cannot jail somebody for a crime they have not yet committed, yet you can remove children for matters that don't even exist. Social services believe they have a crystal ball and they can predict the future of your child. This is madness. So the system is in chaos. We've got to halt the adoption drive. So please join us over on Forced Adoption Exposed, and together we're stronger, and together we can move forward to bring this system into a new order. So I'm Kelly Cottam, Forced Adoption Exposed, Step Up Britain, and I look forward to catching up with more and more of you over this year. And I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.